Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 DLCs that I'd like to see added into Grand Theft Auto Online for the rest of 2016. That's right, so I've been getting a lot of questions ever since the Cunning Stunts DLC came out about, is this the last DLC we're going to be getting in 2016? And every time I saw comments like that, I'm like, what? No way, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Rockstar's going to continue to do amazing updates in 2016, and that's kind of spawned this video idea right now. So what I want to do is hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know what the one DLC you want to see from Rockstar is to be released in 2016. If you could have any update in the game and it comes out this year, let me know what that would be right now in the comment section down below, and maybe a little explanation as to why. Also, when you're watching this video, I'm on vacation. It's the first vacation I've taken in 6 years that's not work related, so that's why you're not seeing any current up-to-date GTA news videos on the channel. But I also didn't want to leave you guys hanging for the 3 days that I'm going to be away, so that's why we're going with this video right now. So hopefully you guys do enjoy, but without the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. All right, so these are in no particular order from best to worst, or ones I want the most or ones I want the least. But at the number one spot, I've got what I'm calling the Old Vinewood DLC. So this is an update that I've been kind of thinking about from playing various campaign missions like Meltdown and whatnot. So the DLC would literally be called the Old Vinewood Update, and it's supposed to be a parody of old Hollywood. So like 1950s, 1960s, 70s, 80s, etc. So what the DLC would be about is it would be strongly based off of the movie studio in game and the vehicles that encompass either some of the fictional movies we see in game or parodies of real life ones. So some vehicles that I thought of would be pretty cool is if they added the JB700 into Grand Theft Auto Online with all the like armored capabilities and James Bond style gadgets that are applied to the car, like the little spike strips and like the little machine guns. I think that could be a pretty cool addition into the game. Something else would be awesome is if they brought back a retro vehicle from Vice City, and that's the Deluxo. Now, we know the Deluxo is a parody of the DeLorean, which was famously used in the Back to the Future movies, so that could be extremely cool. Those are just some of the vehicles I'm talking about. We could also get some, vehicles from Scarface, Al Pacino style cars. That could be pretty incredible. So that's what I'm thinking as far as cars. Really fun kind of movie parody based stuff like that. That could be amazing. Also, because it's the old Hollywood, you got to have Hollywood actors in the movies. And where do the Hollywood actors live? None other than Vinewood mansions. This would be the perfect DLC for Rockstar to introduce actual mansions into the game. Not stilled homes, not new apartments, but like actual mansions with pools and exteriors and big garages and huge insides that we can go and explore. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I think that would be a perfect DLC for Rockstar to introduce something like this. And as far as some of the other items in the game, I think you could have fun with various famous movie props. So whether it's a famous revolver from a movie or a famous handgun or something like that, Rockstar could implement some pretty cool parodies of stuff like that in Grand Theft Auto Online. And as far as clothing goes, you could introduce some cool tuxedos, some cool classic suits that they wore back in the day. Think of the clothing they wore in like the 1980s, the 1970s, 60s. That could be a really fun dress attire for Grand Theft Auto Online, and it's something we really don't have in the game right now. They could also make parody outfits of famous characters, so there could be a lot of cool stuff that Rockstar could do into the game, and I think an old Hollywood theme or an old Vinewood theme would work really great. Okay, DLC idea number 2 that I would like to see, and this is something I've been talking about a little bit more recently, and I think this would be really cool, is if it was like a Pegasus lifestyle update. Now, I didn't come up with that name. Someone on the GTA forums came up with the Pegasus lifestyle name, but I think that this DLC has been talked about a lot and would be amazing. Obviously, the theme would be custom Pegasus vehicles, something I think Grand Theft Auto Online has needed for a while now. Customizing Pegasus vehicles is such an easy thing to implement. The software and the technology and the ability to do it is already in the game and can be accessed by modders, and you've seen me do single-player live streams on them, so it can be done. Custom Pegasus vehicles would be a start. A mod shop for the custom Pegasus vehicles would be great as well, so whether that takes place at the Pegasus Airport hangar or somewhere else in Los Santos. That could be pretty cool. I'd also like the ability to have a Pegasus management system where we organize Pegasus vehicles, remove them from our list that can be called, sell them back to Pegasus to get a little bit of a profit back. That would certainly be nice. And I'd also like to see a delivery on location system. So right now, when you call in a Pegasus vehicle, it could be spawned randomly anywhere on the map. You've seen the troubles I've had on my Tugboat Adventure live streams and whatnot. It can be a pain tracking down the Pegasus vehicles. So I think a more precise or a more accurate delivery system of the Pegasus vehicles would be nice and would certainly be a must-have if we were going to be introduced a DLC that involved all around the Pegasus lifestyle. Okay, DLC number 3, I'd like to see Rockstar expand on the incredible holiday updates that they did in 2015. So because it's already July and because it's going to be August soon, that means we've only got a few major holidays left that really the world celebrates. The first one would be Halloween, and the second one would be either the Christmas or the December holiday updates, depending on whatever you celebrate. So Rockstar made some great strides in 2015. We haven't seen DLCs like that for the holidays since, and I want Rockstar to even go above and beyond. So for the Halloween update, they added 2 new vehicles, slasher adversary mode, they added a flashlight as well, lots of new clothing and masks. So that's great. I want them to go even further and do some even crazier and cooler stuff in the game, like new vehicles, weapons, etc. I think they could get really creative with the Halloween theme, especially if they put their minds to it. So that could be something that's pretty cool. And as far as the Christmas update goes, Rockstar added some really cool stuff with this update, like clothing in the Tampa, but I think they're becoming too reliant on some of the things they added in the first few updates, like the snow and the clothing and the Christmas trees in the apartments. So this year, I really do think they're going to need to spice things up. And if they want to make the 2016 versions of these holiday updates really nice, I think that's something they're going to have to do. They're going to have to add new content and sort of switch up the things that they've been doing previously. At the number 4 spot, I'd love to see a biker DLC. So whether it's super bikes or motocross bikes or more traditional chopper bikes for motorcycle gangs, this is something I definitely want to see added in the game. So I've been recently playing more and more of The Lost in the Dam, the GTA 4 DLC and expansion, and that's really gotten me thinking that a similar theme in Grand Theft Auto 5 and in Grand Theft Auto Online would be awesome. And it would also be a great way for Rockstar to introduce the player base to the beautiful world of Sandy Shores, Blaine County, and Paleto Bay, which, as I've stated in the past, is one of the most underutilized areas in online because Rockstar have never provided us a reason to actually go out there and explore. And there's some great things that I can think of in order to fix that. Number 1, you could create biker or crew safe houses. And the majority of these safe houses, unlike the warehouses, high-rise offices, and apartments, would take place in the abandoned buildings in Sandy Shores, Blaine County, and Paleto Bay. So whether it's abandoned buildings or whether it's abandoned industrial areas or farms that are broken down, those would be great and unbelievably cool areas for places like this to happen. You could also introduce a biker mod shop that would only have one location up in Blaine County and Paleto Bay. Trust me, if you want to get a lot of your population out there, put in a new mod shop. You saw what happened when Benny's was introduced into the game. Nearly every single player was just flocking over to that area, and they were trying to customize all their lowriders. The same thing would happen if you added a custom bike shop. Another thing would be cool is if you added a custom clothing store for biker gear, boots, helmets, leather vests, leather jackets. So stuff like that would be really cool. It could be a great addition to the game and could also bring a ton of players up to the beautiful and open world of Blaine County, Paleto Bay, and Sandy Shores. All right, and finally, last but not least, at the number 5 spot, I'd love to see the introduction of a nightlife update. So immediately when I think of nightlife update, a lot of you guys are probably going to say, oh, he means the Bahama Mamas nightclub. And that's certainly one part of this update. But I've also been going back and playing the other GTA 4 DLC, The Ballad of Gay Tony, and taking some just aspects from that DLC, like the business management aspect. How cool would it be if a nightlife update in Grand Theft Auto Online introduced the player or the character's ability to own businesses, maybe introducing the stock market to the game, adding another way of income. We all know that Rockstar's additions to the game, especially DLC cars lately, have been extremely expensive, very pricey, and I know money is hard to come by. What would be really cool is if they added a stock market feature to the game or a business ownership feature, just like in single player, where we could manage businesses and make some additional funds. That would be extremely cool, but I also love the nightlife aspect to it, opening up the nightclubs in the game, not just Bahama Mamas, but Tequila La, the split sides nightclub so that we could go inside, enjoy time with our friends, hang out, get cool snapmatics and role-playing opportunities in there. So that could be extremely cool. You could also add clubbing clothing. I'm not exactly sure what that would be, but if you've ever seen guys or girls going out to a club, stuff like that, so dresses, nice suits, stuff like that could be pretty neat and would be a nice addition to Grand Theft Auto Online. So anyways, those are the 5 DLCs that I'd love to see Rockstar add into Grand Theft Auto Online in 2016. So I don't even know if it's possible to add all of those, because if you think about it, we have August, which is going to be taken up by the Stunt Race Creator update. I would find it highly unlikely that they would add another DLC in that month. So that's likely going to leave us September, October, November, and December. That's only 4 months, and right there, I had 5 huge DLC ideas. So maybe it's possible, maybe it's not. If I could get just one of those, that would be incredible though. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section down below, and if you could have one update into the game, be sure to let me know right now in the comment section. That would be awesome. If you did go on to enjoy this video, however, a like rating would of course be amazing, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.